Hey, what's up, guys? So yeah, I am pumped. Gosm's episode tonight was not the best episode, but Star Wars Rebels Episode 7, Empire Day. My jaw was on the floor the entire episode. This episode was so amazing. This is probably... This episode and Rise of the Old Masters are a tie for my favorite episode in the entire series so far because, oh my god, this episode is so cool and it was amazing. I think they did an excellent job with this one. I think if anybody had any doubts about the show, they should watch this episode and then I'm pretty sure they'll get hooked, especially if you've watched from where we have all started. If you guys have watched from the beginning, you will definitely get hooked. I feel like this episode really just got you right into the episode. So yes, I'm going to do my top 5 moments right now. Mild spoilers. Please do not watch this episode. Please do not watch this unless you've seen the episode or if you just don't care, because I don't really because I will go into pretty deep depth about this because it is a good episode. So, yes, first off, I'm going to do number 5, of course, and that is the Empire Day broadcast. I really did like that at the beginning of the episode, where you see that Imperial soldier, I believe it was a TIE fighter soldier, comes in and be like, to this Ithorian, you know what, dude, put the Imperial channel on because, it's the law. And so then he puts it on, and you see, a little montage of how, Darth Sidious, kind of saved everybody. Well, Emperor Sidious, Emperor Palpatine saved everything, but, we all know he didn't. And then this guy starts broadcasting about, I think something about something bad's gonna happen in this Empire Day, and then the guy's just like, alright, turn it off, and the Ithorian's like, no, it's just the law, have it on. And so, it's kind of that sort of thing. So yes, number 4 would definitely be, number 4 would definitely be that Ezra hears his parents and then goes for Zebo, and Zebo is a Rodian Lobot, and then also we learn a lot about Ezra in this episode, and we learn that Ezra has been on his own for 8 years, and Empire Day is his birthday. So yeah, that was a lot for number 4, but yeah, I really feel like that was a really important thing for number 4. So yes, and Ezra kind of it's kind of like old memories, but he just hears them, because his parents were trying to make him help others, trying to be like a rebel, trying to be like Kanan and all of them. And that is kind of cool, you gotta admit, that is pretty cool. And so, yes, and, I did really like that. It's kind of a cool way to do it, so then we kind of get a feeling he was supposed to be like a rebel, and that is kind of cool. So, and then he goes for Zebo, which a Rodian Lobot. Now that is really interesting that the Empire has implanted different species with that kind of headset that Lobot's got. So that is really interesting to see that sort of thing. And they have Imperial information, and that is, oh god, that really helped me fill out some information. And then Ezra's been on his own for 8 years, and the Empire Day is his birthday. So this episode was a really sucky episode for Ezra. And so, yeah. Alright, so now, number 3 would be the Advanced TIE Fighter, and then the Empire Day Parade. I really did like the Empire Day Parade. It was really interesting to see all this stuff, them showing off all their Imperial equipment and stuff, and then showing them the actual Imperial TIE Fighter that Vader uses, and that the Inquisitor uses. It's really cool, I'd have to say. And it was, it's just awesome. And it's a big nod to be like, yay, Vader flies that in the future. That's really interesting. Or a version of that, or something. Alright, so then, number 2 would definitely be the return of Callus. Well, okay. Number 2, I'm going to make it because it's technically not a good answer. Because it's not really a moment but I will still state it anyways. And also, the one I was talking about before is my number one. But yes, the teaser for next week's episode, because this is a to be continued episode, so that really made me mad. And so that now Ezra knows that Zebo knows how his parents were killed. Well, what happened to his parents? And so, like Sabine kind of translates for him. He's just like, whoa. He knows what happened to your parents. And next week's teaser, it's gonna be Kanan versus the Inquisitor again, and it looks like Kanan kind of falls. Like literally, he falls. Maybe he gets killed. Maybe something happens. Maybe Ezra has to learn to be a Jedi on his own. We don't know. It's gonna be really interesting. It's just like really cool because they get separated from the group and they're in hyperspace, and it's just whoa. It's just like, and it's gonna be really interesting. I hope Kanan doesn't die. I really do like him. He's a really good character, but it'd be interesting to see Ezra being trained by himself. Having to train himself from what Kanan has told him. And so, but yeah, all right. So this number 2 would definitely be the return of Agent Callus and the Inquisitor. This whole episode, these two are trying to find Zebo, and that kind of what it was mainly about. And I did like that. And then I did like that they came back, and now I heard, I think it was from Dave Filoni, when the Inquisitor comes onto the show, he means business. And in this episode and in the next episode, I can tell the Inquisitor means business. He is not he's not really one to be trifled with, because oofta, this guy looks pretty tough. He's gonna be and he does look pretty sick in a TIE fighter with that helmet on. Oh my god. I just think that looks cool. So yes. Yeah, it was, oh my god, really loved this episode. Really great. And so yeah. What else to talk about? I guess nothing else. So yeah, great episode. 2 thumbs way up. Totally. 5 lightsabers out of 5. Holy junk. This was amazing. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow for my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. review. So, I'll see you guys later. May the Force be with you. And boo, Empire Day!